Shalom. Salam alaikum, my friends. So here is a pearl-like thing that is on my face. It's a protrusion. Sometimes you can see it better in different lighting. They call this the big pearl of my face, I guess. I sometimes will get another one right in here, like a thing. Every once in a while it pops on my eye right here, then disappears and then come back. This one, however, will always remain there, stays right here. Now, I want to explain to you people who are believing in a truth, and sometimes when I get in different lighting, you'll see the half moon kind of appear on my face. So I want to go into this because...
Meaning his nose will be something distinguished. It stands out. It projects
come on
beyond
now. I want to explain certain hadiths to everyone.
The Mahdi will be of my stock.
The Mahdi will be of my stock and will have a broad, wide forehead and a prominent nose. Yes, I have a big forehead, and I also have a scar on my forehead that is right here. I have told people how I got that. Now, when they're talking about my nose, they don't understand the meaning that Muhammad's trying to tell you about my nose. So I clarify it. We'll listen to what he says, and then I want to clarify what he is saying, okay, for you.
And will have a broad forehead and a prominent nose. Meaning his nose will be something distinguished. It stands out and projects beyond the surface. In layman's terms, he will have a protruding nose. In the same narration, we see that sometimes instead of prominent nose, it is written as aquiline nose. Also known as a...
And that is wrong. This is wrong because, first of all, I can't be a Roman. I fight against the Roman. How can I be a Roman man? Now, to understand my nose, you have to understand how my nose got damaged when I was a small child, around the age of 7. A lot of bad things happened to me at the age of 7, I hate to say it. A lot of good things and a lot of bad things at that age. But my nose... I was a little kid. I tried to catch a ball. I wanted to play with all the big boys, man. So I tried to catch a ball, and the ball come crashing down on my nose and damaged. So just normal breathing. It wants to kind of close, and I have this slight little deformities because my nose got the ball came down and smash of blood all over, right? So it did that. That is the reality of my nose, and my nose is straight in a manner because I have a certain heritage that I am mixed with that create that. Okay, let's go more.
Roman nose. And instead of broad forehead, we see it written as clear or bald forehead. However, the term
bald forehead meaning my hair it goes and goes and goes and goes. But I have a lot of hair, good hair, but I just have this big bald forehead, you know. All right, let's go.
Does not mean aquiline. That word is in fact ma'kuf. So why do we find some scholars that say that the Mahdi will have an aquiline nose? It is because an aquiline nose or Roman nose is an aspect of aqna, being something prominent, beautiful, distinguished, protruding, and has a noble
Beautiful? You think that is beautiful? Really? Ah, you crazy, man. It's deformed. I have a deformed nose. That's why it stands out. It's deformed. It's ugly. Why everybody try to make me out to be something else other than what I am? All right, let's watch more.
associated with it. Allah knows best. Broad forehead or clear, bald forehead both entail that the Mahdi will have a receding hairline. As for the Mahdi's nose, it could be concluded that it is protruding in size, and its shape could be aquiline as the picture shows, but it is nonetheless something prominent and distinguished. On the side note, an aquiline nose has many different
Enough about the
variations.
fucking nose. I already told you about
Ali
it.
radiallahu anhu mentions that the Mahdi will be an average-looking individual, and the ulama also
Okay, let's keep going. Do you have anything else?
mention a mark or spot on the Mahdi's cheek, and even
All right,
mention
here we go. Now, mentioned the quality of coming Imam and said that his tongue would have a stammer and he would have faced difficulty in speech. He would strike his left thigh with his right hand. This here I explain. I always, when I laugh, when I am making a joke or something, because of when I was a child, I hung around gangsters mentalities. You know, people laugh, they fall on the floor. They go, you know, this type of stuff. I have had that. That is what that means. And now I don't take my right hand and hit my left leg. I take any hand that hit the side that it is on, left or right. I do both. Different things. The messenger said, he will be slow in speech with a slight stutter, and when he stutters, he will strike his left thigh with his right hand. This means when I try to speak like a ha taraf mein minakun, and when I try to speak in other people's language I learn, I sometimes repeat myself like ha taraf mein halta ha al taraf man akun. And you listening, you know what I say, but you listen to me, you sound like a retard. I do, yes, I do. But it's not my fault. I just have difficulty in trying to utter other people's language. Because I want so badly to tell people, you know, what I know in their own tongue for their comfortableness. But for me, like I say, I do it that way. So it's not a stutter. I'm not stuttering. I don't stutter when I speak English. I'm very well aware of how I speak. But when I talk in other people's languages, I have to go slow. I have to try to pronounce because I don't want to make myself an idiot trying to speak to you in your tongue. So that's what that means. Okay, let's go more. What else? All right, here.
ones related to it were classified as weak, but Allah knows best. In Kitab al-Fitan by Nuaym ibn Hammad, it was narrated from Qatada that Abdullah ibn al-Harith,
the Marty Will Pilgrim, he is, they talk so much shit. I wish these people would quit narrating around that fucking word. Say the fucking word. Say the fucking meaning. That's what pisses me off about when people talk about me, is they don't know the proper shit, and then they want to, when they make a video, they don't get to the fucking point. That's what I am like. That's what I am like. You know, get to the fucking point, man. What's your nonsense shit? What you talking about? Yay when you mean yay, nay when you mean nay. Anything else you're bullshitting about. So let's go right. You know, this cheek, I show you the scar on my forehead. Yes, I show you the nose. Now let's go here. You look at this here. Oh, yes, I got muscle in my leg. My leg very strong. And there's that. Boom. I have been born with that. I was born with that. And my right shoulder, I have a problem with my right shoulder, yes. So a lot of times you see me with a heating pad or electricity on it because I have a damage right here. Not know if you can really see, but I have a major scar that runs through here, all the way back up through here, and it created mess up on my shoulder. It sometimes gets stuck, or it gets this or that, or the brain not functioning with it, not sending a signal, you know. So when I was a little kid, I ran. I was only a real little kid. I had not gone to kindergarten yet, so I had to have been about 4 years old when that took place. Me and my friend rolling a ball on the ground. His name is Dustin, and me and Dustin were rolling a ball on the ground, and he rolled the ball over to a big glass case, and it rolled underneath the case. So I look at him, he look at me, we look at the ball, look back at each other, and we get up and we run to see who get the ball first. And I ran, and there's that glass case had the doors open. We not know, we little kids, we not know. The door was open, and we both bashed into the glass case. His face right here got sliced off. I remember looking at him, I staring at my friend, his face hanging off of him. I'm in a state of shock. I don't realize anything going on. I am sliced here. I'm sliced on my neck. And I must have passed out. I don't know. I don't remember anything after that. I don't even remember going to hospital. I remember anything. Maybe I died. I don't know, because it sliced right here. You know, you got main artery right through here. And this sliced me right there. Boom. And the other little one's right in here. So maybe a lot of blood loss. I don't know. Nobody ever tell me about it. Even growing up, nobody ever said nothing to me. So I don't know. I can only speculate that maybe I passed out or died. I don't remember nothing about that incident after that. So I just wanted to clarify a lot of things and show people, other things that are on me, so that people not lie about me. I'm tired of all the lies. I really am. Everybody, put this back. I don't cover my forehead. I can't cover my ugly nose. I'm sorry. I can't cover my ugly nose unless I wear. Maybe I can. I wear thing. I wrap it around. But if I walk around in America like that, they think I may be a terrorist or something, because, they say, oh, you look like an Arab when you walk, when I have my beard grow and I put on different things, I like to wear this. I like to wear. I like army camouflage. So I have this here, my army camouflage thing. And sometimes I like to wear it. I have many of these, lots of them. And sometimes I like to wear these like that, And then I put this on. This right here, I got this. This is a gold rose. It is a meaning for me, and this is a meaning. Everything for me is a meaning behind it. And then I go like this. And it is good. It keeps my ears, like, you just have a hat on, your ears are open, and my ears get very cold in cold weather, like, oh, it's so painful, all the way inside, it's so painful. So I find that doing this, wearing this like that, is very good for my ears. And not that, I can also put on, a winter hat like this. And I can put a winter hat over it as well and make it even more warm for my head, because of my ears so sensitive. So it's my hands. Oh, you cat, I want to beat your ass for doing that. Never do that again. Always wanted to jump in front of the camera. You want to be a superstar? Is that your problem, Pixie? You want to be a superstar? So my ears get very cold, my feet and my hands. And the reason why is when I was a young child, my brother had a girlfriend. My older brother I was adopted in a family. Government take me. So I am like a, like a Mohammed. I have I am a bastard, not bastard, but like that, in that manner. But my brother had a girlfriend, and he wanted to be alone with his girlfriend, and I was another. Again, I was a young kid at that time, so I go outside to play in the snow. It's snowing, we like snow, so I go outside and I play in the snow, and I want to come in because I'm getting cold now. I'm getting very cold, and my brother, he locked the doors. He not let me in because he's sitting on the couch. I go to the window to look in the window. I'm banging, let me in. Brother, let me in, please. I'm cold. He say, in a minute. Give us more time. I look in the window. He kissing his girl on the couch. He not supposed to. No, he get in trouble. Yeah, I tell on him, tell my mother or father at the time. I'd say, my brother, he'd not lock me out. But I so young and I not realize any of this stuff, right? So I just accept my pain and my suffering. My hands are freezing. My feet are freezing. He finally let me in. I have frostbite on my hands, frostbite on my feet. I go to my upstairs. No one home yet but me, my brothers, some sister. But no one, they all doing their own thing and nobody realized about me. I go upstairs. I put my hands. I had a heater in the ceiling, I believe. Yeah, ceiling, because I was on a bunk bed. And I put my feet, I had to hold my feet up on the bunk bed where the heater was in my hands. And I did that until I got my feeling back into my hands. But I never, they never, keep blood in them, like warmness, whatever you want to call it. So I suffered that, when winter time comes. That's why, I like the snow, I like winter, but I hate the cold. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because it hurts my ears and it goes deep inside my eardrums and my hands and my feet. They all start to freeze. Everything else is okay, but that is that. So just to clarify, things about me so people stop making shit up, man. I get sick of this. What are you going to do? All these people making these live videos and this nonsense about me. What are you going? You gotta have to take this shit down when people realize who I am and that I am in a living now. Now you have no excuse for your lie because I am here. I am telling you about my nose. I'm telling you about the marks on my body. I'm telling you what you're going to do now, all you liars. Right? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying that see how easy people can be lied and manipulated and people following this and following that if you don't have the truth. It's easy to manipulate people. So I just want to show people these things. And also on my back here I have marks as well. There is some that run along my back, my spine area. I have these scars that run down it, and that is because I, as a little child, really little back then, only 3 years old, 2 and 3 years old at the time, and cigarettes. My mother, she have different guys over to the house that's drinking drunks, right? I lived above a bar called Bulldog Lounge in Cincinnati, Ohio, and on Vine Street. This before I got taken from the government. They put me in a different place. But the drunks, they used to put cigarette out on my back. I was 2 and 3 years old. So I got scars that run down my back. Not magic stuff, like they say in stupid videos. But I suffered a lot. I'm not angry about it. Sometimes I get frustrated because I wish that I was a normal. I know I'm not, and I know all the things that happen to me create who I am. I understand that. But yes, I do feel sometimes lonely, and I wish to be normal like everyone else. But my lot is my lot, and only God can. It's all God. I do my will. It's God's will. Let it be done according to His word. I cannot complain. I am alive still. After I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences, I am alive. But that is wonderful, and I thank God for that. But now I'm going to have to struggle again because everybody's making lies about me, and they want me to prove who I am. Prove it. They want it. It's like, man, why I have to prove who I am? So that will be another battle there to prove who I am. Maybe God then will help me out. Maybe He helped me out a lot back when that time comes. But Until then, I just teaching the truths about God. So I just wanted to clarify marks and my nose and the damage that why who else got the nose like this, right? Who else? Who can do that? Oh man, I am sorry, but so I got it. Make me feel better about myself to make fun of myself. Okay, so we have that out of the way. Shalom. Assalamu alaikum.